What's happening in Syria right now probably feels unreal for most people, but for many it's become a terrifying nightmare that seems to be getting worse by the day. We're outside the home of Ayan Khateeb, a woman whose family now lives here in Canada, but who still has many relatives still in Syria.
I was born in Syria, but I was raised here in Canada. Still have lots of family back home in Syria, in Aleppo, which is the city where we're from. I also work for the Syrian coalition as the North America media representative. There's a big feeling of helplessness right now. Watching the news and not being able to do enough really is a difficult feeling. However, the Syrian community has really gotten together and united to do what we can do. So we've raised lots of money, we've done events to raise awareness about what's happening in Syria, and we're doing what we can. But at the end of the day, we sit and we watch the news helpless and not really able to bring an end to the crisis, which is what is needed. Those who can and want to leave have left, and certainly we all know that the numbers of internally displaced and refugees in Syria are just enormous, in the millions, but there are those who just refuse to leave. I have many uncles and aunts and cousins in Aleppo, the city that we're from, and actually I was speaking to one of them just last night, and he was telling me how terrified everybody is. Everything is a big unknown to them right now. They don't know what's going to happen. Will there be strikes? Will there not be strikes? And you know, they're already being bombarded by the Assad regime on a daily basis and terrorized in so many different ways. We don't know what's going to happen next. And we're just hoping that whatever does happen will bring an end to the crisis and will bring the fall of the regime, because that's the only way the violence is going to end in Syria.
For now, most Syrians living in Canada have no choice but to sit by their TVs and wait. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Angela Hennessy.